I've produced over 500 pieces of content in the last month. And this was with Instagram and YouTube. All of this without spending hours each day filming content, wasting time editing my reels and coming up with the ideas myself. Now, why should you trust me? Well, as you can see over here, I cash collected over $12,000 last month. I spent close to 3 to 4 hours creating content for the entire month, right? So not every day. I spent 3 to 4 hours in the entire month. I did a $3,000 shopping spree in one day. And I'm in a growing industry which no one specializes in. And I don't have hundreds of thousands of followers to show you that you don't need thousands of followers to make money. You just need to produce the right type of content, which I'm going to show you exactly how to produce the right type of content and a lot of it, like I've done for my clients. So, how are we going to do this, right? We're going to do this through the ICE framework. So, now this is a special framework which I've developed myself, which I've implemented into my business, into my client's business, for them to effortlessly come up with ideas, create the reels, and then just publish them, right? So, I stands for ideation, C stands for creation, and E stands for editing. And what's the end result, right? Well, the end result is 100 plus reels scheduled for next month. And those reels you can turn into tweets. You can turn those reels into LinkedIn posts. You can turn those reels into school posts. So you can repurpose this entire system into many different formats. And this is going to be, it's going to effortlessly generate you leads from content. No more wasting time coming up with ideas or creating content, right? So let's get straight into it. So I want you to open up ChatGPT and chuck it in a similar prompt. Okay, so if you can see this content over here. So, hey, ChatGPT, imagine you're my ideal client, right? 18 to like my ideal client is 18 to 40 years old in a first world country, right? So here are some of their problems. You just want to write some of the problems of your ideal client. You want to write down some of their desires, so what their desires, and you want to make sure you really dig deep into these. This is the most important part. Right. Now, once you've done that, now tell ChatGPT, now imagine you are this person. What kind of language do you speak? Describe it in detail. Like, what's your tribal language? Right? Writing your tribal language is the first thing. If I show you guys over here, all the way up here, tribal language, right? ChatGPT gave me. Right, you see this core language and vibes, fast paced and direct, results driven, high performance mindset, money focused but impact driven, key phrases and slang. Right, what is marketing positioning, growth and scaling talk, sales and monetization, right? And you go over mindset and emotions. You go over some common problems that they want so fast, some cultural and psychological drivers. So these are just some things which you should just open up a Google document, open up a Notion template, and just write all this stuff down. So when you're creating content, when you're creating YouTube videos, when you're creating Instagram reels, you can leverage this kind of language, and it's just going to appeal to your ICP much more. And again, I have an entire database of this. So tribal language, as you can see, direct straight to the point, no fluff for long explanation. I want to print members. I want to print money, right? That is the first step. Right. That is tribal language done. Okay. Now, next thing is now we want to create Instagram reel ideas. So now you want to tell it your offer. So I'm an online coach that helps guys between the ages of 18 to 40 grow their community, whatever your offer is, right? Put your offer in. And then once you put that in, right, I market my coaching on Instagram or YouTube, whatever platform you're trying to optimize for. I want to make reels with topics and subtopics that my client is interested in. For the main topic of business, give me 10 subtopics, which I can create content about for my coaching. And then what it's gonna do, it's gonna create 10 business subtopics like this over here, right? And then again, 3 more ideas inside of each topic. As you can see, it's on that over there. Now next step is once you've got that, I just want you to chuck it on the Notion template somewhere so you can use it. Now, the next step is you want to put this prompt in. Now, for each one of these, give me one quick tip, one struggle, and one common misconception that I can make content about. Now, what it's going to do is going to turn these, so this idea over here, it's going to give one quick tip, one misconception, and one struggle your ICP faces. So then you can solve that problem through a YouTube video. You can then solve that problem through an Instagram reel. And it's going to print money. It's going to print leads. So as you can see, it's done that over there. So how to grow a thriving school community. As you can see, it's done that. And yeah, it's amazing what this can do, right? So now it's giving me a quick tip. Now, what you wanted to do is just say, give me 100 more of this. So give me 100 more topics with the same framework for a fitness offer. for helping coaches make money through high ticket offer. So again, same concept, just different offer. Let's see what it gives us. And again, in the meantime, while putting out the prompt, I want you to open up I want you to make a content database on Notion, and I want you to open it up. And now you want to schedule out when you're creating content, what time you're posting it. Let's see what it says. So picking your high ticket offer. A quick tip is build your offer around a painful problem your audience already knows. Again, then you can just put that into ChatGPT and tell, okay, give me 3 points, which I could talk about in this reel. Then it's going to give you 3 points, and it's so simple. It is so simple. The struggle is I don't know what to sell. So in that reel, you can cover, okay, here's exactly what you need to sell. A misconception can be, I need to create a course before I can sell high ticket. You're going to debunk that misconception and literally break the entire belief right there. Right? It's done it for 10, let's go at 90 more. Obviously. Yeah, then it just gives you options, right? So it's amazing. You just want to leverage AI to your potential. Now, the next step is, again, in Notion, open up a content database, and I want you to open up a calendar feature here. Now, I want you to schedule out three a day, so 3 reels a day, right? So if we go back to the ChatGPT, so 1 tip a day, you want to have 1 struggle reel a day, and you want to have 1 misconception reel every single day. If I go back to the Notion, here's what you can see. So here's the tip: how to build a 2 to 5K month irresistible offer. What's a struggle? I'm not sure what to sell at a high ticket price point. And what's a misconception? People won't pay me unless I have 100K followers. It's as simple as that. You put these three, you make these, put the idea into ChatGPT, tell it to give you, okay, what are some 3 points I can talk about? It's going to give you 3 points you can talk about. Then you make the reel, you upload it. It's as simple as that. Then once you've uploaded it, what you can do from there is you can head over to school, you can head over to LinkedIn, you can head over to Twitter, and then you can just repurpose this. So you can put that reel back into ChatGPT, tell it, can you repurpose this reel for it to be 5, 10 Twitter tweets, or a LinkedIn post or a school post. That way you're creating, I would say, so 3 reels a day, 1 YouTube video a day, that's 4 pieces of content every day, 10 tweets, that's around 15, and 2 LinkedIn posts. So you're creating around 17 or 20 pieces of content every single day. And let's say you have more cameras of posting content, that's around 30 to 35 pieces of content you're getting out every single day, right? What is 30 times 30? That's 900. So you're basically getting out over 900 pieces of content every single month. And tell me, if you don't post 900 pieces of content every month, you will 100% get clients. Easy. This is an easy way to get clients. So if we go back to the main tab here, if you're posting, I would say just upwards of 500 pieces of content every single day. Let's do some maths. How much is 500 pieces of content? It's close to 15 pieces of content a day. That's 3 Instagram reels. That's 1 long YouTube video. Or 3 Instagram reels, 3 YouTube shorts. Where you can just like repost them on the same repost Instagram reels on YouTube shorts. That is 6. And you can post it on TikTok as well. That's 9. Make 10 pieces, 10 tweets from that. That's 19. A school post, a LinkedIn post, 21. So you're putting out 21 pieces of content every single day. 21 times 30 is 630. So you're getting out 630 pieces of content every single day. Right? Can you believe that? 630 high quality pieces of content every single day. And trust me, you will get clients like this. You will get clients from this. If you don't, literally DM me on Instagram and I'll literally do it for you. I'll literally do this entire process for you. But yeah, that is the ICE framework, and that is exactly how you can produce upwards of 500 pieces of content in literally minutes, right? You don't need to spend hours and hours every single day. The most time-consuming part is recording it, right? It's as simple as that. But yeah, if you want access to the entire Mara board, the first link in the description, free school community. See you there.